Hey guys, what's up? It's Ninja Macaroni Pandas here. This is so annoying. So what happened is I just made this video. It took me like 20 minutes, and then it said, "Oops, there's something that's wrong here," and it's like, but yeah, it sucks. So I'm gonna redo this whole video. Hopefully it won't be a ass and do that again. But yeah, so this is a video that you have seen in the title already, which is my top 10 animes. And if you don't know what an anime is, then well, look it up because you shouldn't be watching this if you don't know what an anime is. But anyway, I guess I could just explain it. It's pretty easy. It's just a Japanese cartoon with amazing stories and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, these animes will be ranging between uh, T TV PG and TVMA, and yeah, these are really good animes. Every single one is good. Um, some are better than others, and yeah. So let's get to it. So number 10 on the spot is Girls Bravo. It is a romantic comedy, and it's pretty funny. And yeah, I like it. Um, I think it only has like 25 episodes or something, but it's has a bunch of pretty good laughs. And it's basically about this boy who was teased for being short, if I am correct, I think. Um, and then what happens is he then gets scared of girls, and then all of a sudden an alien girl, then comes out of nowhere, and then yeah, they become boyfriend and girlfriend and stuff, and then like some other boys really like his girlfriend, his alien girlfriend, and yeah, but yeah, that's a good anime. It's okay. Like it's not bad, and it's not amazing. Like I mean, it's still good enough to be on this list, but it's on the last, like the worst, I guess you could say, on my list. But it doesn't mean it's bad. Like I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, all these are good, but some are better than others. I guess that's the best I can explain. Okay, now what's next is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is a action, I guess you could say supernatural, and then with a little aspect of comedy here and there. And it is about these uh, two boys, and their mom dies. So they try to bring back their mom, but then what happens is I don't really remember exactly what happens, like why this happened, but uh, so one of the boys, Edward, he loses his arm and his leg, and then the other brother, Alphonse, gets his soul trapped into a suit of armor. And so then they're basically trying, the whole thing is they're trying to kill the seven deadly sins and get the Philosopher's Stone, which is the secret to bringing back the dead. So they're going and at the end they try to bring back the mom and stuff. So yeah, it's a good anime. Little repetitive, I guess, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Um, okay, now what's next is Soul Eater. A lot of people really love this. I wasn't that big of a fan of it. I was like, it's okay, but just not that good, in my opinion, of course. But it's basically about this academy, and there is uh, Meisters and weapons, and they're both people, both of them. And there's the Meisters are the people that are using the weapons, and the weapons are, well, the people can turn into weapons. Yeah, and once the Meister and the weapon kill 99 souls and a witch, then the weapon will turn into a death scythe, which is the most powerful um, weapon there is. And yeah, it's an okay anime. Yeah. Okay, now what's next is Sword Art Online. This uh, kind of plot has been used quite a lot. But I'm not really saying it's a bad plot, but it's just something that has been, I guess you could say, a little overused-ish, and it is that you get trapped in a video game, and when you die in that or you get hurt or something, then you'll be hurt or dead forever in real life. So, yeah, um, that's pretty much all I'm just going to say about that. It's really repetitive, like, really repetitive in that, yeah, it's decent, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I have a shirt of it, but uh, yeah, it's okay. Now what's next is Blue Exorcist. I just finished this anime today, and it's really disturbing in some parts, but it's also kind of gross too. But it's okay. It's about these two boys, and one of the boys is the spawn of Satan, and then they both want to become exorcists, but then their dad is a priest, and their dad gets killed by Satan. So then the spawn of Satan and the other brother want to become exorcists and kill Satan, and this is like an anime that I know a lot of people really like, but I thought it was okay. I mean, I thought it could have been way better, could have been more grasping, because most of the time it was just not really action. It was more just like, oh, we're throwing a party at the school or whatever, and I wasn't a big fan of that. But then again, not that bad of an anime, and not that uh, good either, though. I mean, yeah, it's better than Sword Art Online, I'll tell you that, but it's just still not that good. But this one isn't that repetitive. That's something that I really like about that one. Now what's next is an anime I saw. I think it was my very first anime, and I really liked it. It's really violent though. Um, yeah, it's not for kids, I'll tell you that. But this is called Elfen Lied, and in case you're wondering how to spell it, it is Elf, E-N, that's one word, and then space lied, like I lied to you or whatever. But yeah, that's really good. I love that anime. And it's basically about this girl named Lucy, and she can explode people with her mind, and the government goes after them. But and like this, she washes upon the sea, and so then there's this teenager and his cousin, and they take her in, but then like they're trying to protect her and stuff from the government, and it's really good. I really like it. But it has like some painful things to watch, I guess you could say. Um, like when Lucy kills some people because like blood goes everywhere. But now what's next is an anime which I think is a better version of Soul Eater, like way better. And it's called Fairy Tail. It is really good. I really liked it. It's kind of the same concept, little I guess, as Soul Eater, and it's that there's like a guild instead of an academy that was in Soul Eater, and so then they basically have magical powers, and then they use them to kill evil things. I don't fully remember what they were called. They might have been called something specific. I don't remember though. I saw that one a while ago. Okay, now number three is an anime which some people hate, some people love, and some people are eh. And I can see why you would be eh or you would hate it. And I'm one that would love it, of course, because why would it be on my third spot if I was eh or hated it? Um, and the reason why I'm saying people might hate it is because it's really slow in the beginning, and it's basically just this guy and his butler, and they're like talking. But the story of this one is there is a kid named CL Phantom Hive, and the Phantom Hive family is really rich, and they're all classy and stuff, and they have maids and butlers and all that. But then the butler, um, like you figure out that CL's parents died, and so then the butler, he makes a deal with CL that if he can, and the butler is a demon, and so then the butler makes a deal with CL that he'll protect CL for his whole life and save him from death. But once his death arrives, then the butler will be able to eat his soul. And yeah, it's a really cool concept. It's an amazing anime. I really love it. Um, and it's like a murder mystery kind of thing. And yeah, it's really good. Okay, now what's next is an anime I just watched um, 2 animes ago. Well, maybe one, I think. It was before Blue Exorcist. And it's called Death Note. I love this anime. It is so good. It is basically about Shinigami, which is a Japanese reaper, if I am correct, and then it drops a notebook from the Shinigami world, which is neither heaven nor hell, and it's just kind of like an empty space kind of thing. It's all gray and musty. Um, then there's like the Shinigamis, which are like skeleton creatures, or like Ryuk, or I'm not gonna say the other name, but because that's a little bit later in. Um, but anyway, so the Shinigami drops a notebook and it falls into the human world, which is Earth, and so then an eight an 18-year-old boy who's a senior in high school, he sees the book fall from the corner of his eye when he's in the classroom. So then he goes out and he picks it up, and it's called the Death Note. And so then later on, you figure out that if you write someone's name in that book, you can decide how you want them to die and all this awesome stuff. And if you write down their name, they'll die. And so then what happens is if you touch the notebook, or you can see the Shinigamis, and if you write in the notebook, even just one person's name, then you're gonna never be able to go to heaven or hell, either one. And you're gonna just be stuck in the Shinigami world forever. And it's really good. It's basically about Light, and he's the main character who got picked up the notebook, and he wants to um, save the world from all crimes. So if he sees a crime happening on the news or something, and they give away the prisoner's name, then he'll write it in the notebook, and then that prisoner will die of a specific cause. And if you don't write someone the way they'll die, then they'll just die of a heart attack. So then the police, they notice all this, and they're trying to capture him. And so then Light, he joins the police force to try and evade them knowing that he is the real killer. And it's really good. I really like it. Um, and it's actually really not that violent. I mean, it sounds like it's really violent, but it only has like 3 violent parts. I mean, like, of course, seeing someone die of a heart attack or whatever is violent, but I mean, bloody. There's only 3 bloody parts in the whole thing, and it's really good. And now the very last one, which is my all-time favorite anime and show. I love this anime to pieces. I have 4 shirts of it because this is so good. It is a masterpiece in every single way. It is a creative story. It has an amazing storyline. The characters are fantastic. Everything is great about this, and it is called Attack on Titan. And you might have heard me talk about this in some of my other videos. This is the anime for probably a lot of people right now, and it is so good. It is about this village, right? And so there is 3 walls, and there are that was probably 4 that I put there, but excuse me, and so then there's 3 walls, and they are guarding the village, which is in the center, and outside of those 3 walls is the rest of the earth, and then there's titans which are walking around and stuff. And so then in the first episode, a titan breaks through the first wall, so then they only have 2 left, and then the main character's mom uh, gets eaten. And no, this is not a spoiler. You figure it out in like the first 20 minutes. Um, and so then what happens is then Aaron, who's one of the main characters who had his mom eaten, he wants to kill every single Titan. So he joins the Titan army, like the people who slaughter the Titans. And so then the whole thing is they're trying to kill all these Titans and figure out all these amazing like plot twists and stuff, and there's a bunch of them in some of these animes too. And yeah, so those are my animes for you. And if you I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, make sure to leave a like and um, comment and subscribe. So I will see you guys next time, and bye.